Good morning, it is Tuesday and it's the 1st of October, start of a new month and still vlogging. Still wet and dreary. I was promised that it wasn't going to rain today. I'll just quickly show you outside how horrible it looks. Yeah, still raining. Wet shed. I was hoping it'd dry off enough today so that Tom could actually put the felt on the roof, but no. So I've come downstairs and I've come to make coffee. I have, what are you doing down here now? Yeah. I'll sort it, go on. Sure. Yeah. I'm going to make some coffee. I've just got up and didn't get up till late today. You was not at work. So I have had a shower. I've cleaned my sink. I've put sink unblocker down my sink and your sink because we've got some sort of blockage between the bathroom sinks and the shower. It hasn't really worked. It's still blocked. I've cleaned Ewan's toilet, cleaned our sink. So I've done a bit of cleaning this morning already. Come downstairs and I need to sort in here a little bit. I didn't empty the slow cooker last night because it was still warm when I went to bed, because it had been left on warm. So I'm going to put that into some boxes and I'm just going to clean up because it is a mess. So I shall catch you in a bit. So I've managed to get 2 big tubs of the stew out and I've got 3 of the smaller ones. So these ones I'll put either veggies or mash into that side, I think. But yeah, I've got another 5 portions and Eddie and I had quite a decent portion last night, so that's not too bad. When I tracked a recipe in my app last night, I used an old recipe and just amended it slightly. And it came to like under 300 calories based on 6 people having it, so I think even if I'd undercounted the ingredients slightly, there's an extra portion got out of it, so I'm sure to be fine. And it's delicious, to be honest. I forgot how much I like stew. I love this time of year. I'm surprised Tom didn't want any because it used to be a tradition. Mainly for a little bit later in October when the fair is in town. Because we have Goose Fair in Nottingham, which is on at the moment. It started on Friday. I think it's on for 10 days this year, which is crazy. When I was younger, it used to be on for like 3 days. And then after that's finished, I think there's a week in between. And then it's the Ilkeston Fair. So we have a fair that's fairly local. And we used to always have stew. So when we got back from the fair and it was cold, we'd have something hot to eat. So I'd do that and I'd sometimes do hot dogs. So we always had like a tradition, but Tom wasn't interested. Right, I need to make some room in my fridge to put these boxes in. If I don't think anyone's going to eat it all today, like Eddie and I will probably have some, but if they don't have any, then I'll whack it in the freezer. I have got a few things in the freezer now. I've got some chilli that I made that Tom didn't like, that had mushrooms in. That if he's at his girlfriend's at the weekend, I'm going to pull them out of the freezer. And I've got a couple of other bits, so I need to start using them really, but I'm going to whack this in and make my coffee. It's 22:11 and I've come down to get a quick snack and some tea. So I've just went to the dishwasher whilst I was waiting for the kettle to boil, making myself a cup of tea, and I've got 3 crumpets for my breakfast. I know that seems like a lot, 3, but they don't really pack them in 2s, they pack them in 3s. And you get 9, so it just seems to make sense to have 3. I'm also quite hungry. And I did consider whether to have scrambled egg or something, and then I thought, do you know what, I might have that for lunch. I've actually got quite a lot of food in, so I might have that for lunch, I don't know yet. So I'm going to have just some crumpets and some low pack lighter. And that should do me till lunchtime. It's not that long now really. It's still raining. Originally when I looked at the forecast at the start of the week, well, the weekend, it said Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday would be dry. I've looked now and it does say that tomorrow's going to be windy and then it'll be dry the other couple of days. Just a bit frustrating. I'm hoping that the shed is going to be okay because there's nothing covering that top wood. a bit annoying, but oh well. Right, I'm just gonna wait for my crumpets and then hopefully I'll remember to show you. Here's my breakfast. This is 359 calories, which seems quite a lot, but I'm looking forward to it. And I've realised that it isn't Lurpak Lighter I've got, it's currently just Lurpak. So I've tracked the calories, I've got 10 grams on here, all weighed and measured on my weighing scales. So yeah, I'm looking forward to eating these, I'm starving. So perhaps not the healthiest thing I could have for breakfast, as in the lowest calorie, but it's definitely comfort food for this horrible rainy weather. Not much else planned apart from work for today. I'm just about to start a new section on my jumper of like cable. So I started to look at it last night and thought I'm too tired to do it tonight. I'm also going to try and make myself and Chloe a pair of fingerless gloves for when we do the market in October. The patterns come down today for the new crochet along blanket that I'm making. So yeah, lots of like craft projects on the go. You might have noticed my exercise has taken a bit of a backseat recently, and it has. I'm just concentrating on my nutrition at the moment, and I'm intending to try and do some sort of movement today. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying not going too mad and letting my body get back to how it should be. I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and so hopefully I'll remember to tell you about that. I don't think there'll be anything to report, to be honest, but I'll tell you about that tomorrow. I'm going to eat my crumpets and get back on with my work. It's 1:20 and I've come downstairs and I'm going to get some lunch. So I've decided for my lunch that I'm going to have scrambled egg on toast. Just going to see which eggs I need using first, because yeah, those. I've also got 2 loose eggs. Because I've got my fresh loaf that I made that no one's tapped into. So I decided I'm going to have toast, and then I thought, do you know what, I'm going to have scrambled egg on toast, I think. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to sit and edit my video and get that uploaded, so that's done whilst I'm on my lunch break, whilst I'm eating. I don't know where Luna is. She barked, and that's why I came downstairs. Where are you, doggy? Oh, there you are. Come on. Come on outside. I know it's raining. Come on. It's not time to go out for a WALK yet. Oh, you got sneezers? Come on. You're not pretending. You still need to go out. Come on. Come on. Your tail's wagging. Outside. Come on. Come. Nope, she's running away. Don't ignore all this. This is out of my car. This is her back seat protector and her basket. I've got to put it back in my car. What are you doing? No, there's no treats. You've got to go outside for a wee-wee. You've got to go outside for a wee-wee. Come on. Don't ignore me. I can tell you understand. No scratching. No scratching my woodwork, thank you. You silly dog. Come on. So she was barking. I thought she wanted to go out, but I think actually she's barking because she wants treats, which isn't going to happen. So anyway, I'm going to get on with doing my lunch, and I'll show it you when I've finished making it. Also, look how thin I've managed to cut that bread. So I've cut my homemade bread into toast. There are some slightly thicker, but mine, I've just weighed it. Both my slices weigh 66 grams. So I'm going to whack this toast on and just hope it all fits. And also, I've ordered some hay fever tablets because my allergies are still bad. And I ordered some more forks because I'm sick of having no forks. I'm sure Ewan must be binning them when he has a takeaway. I've run out of forks, like someone's eating them. So I just thought, sod it, I'm going to order some more off Amazon, just cheap ones because they keep going missing. And then I've ordered a cover for my outside furniture. I'm just going to put you there a sec, whilst I just put my bread away. Also, if anyone knows how to store fresh homemade bread, please let me know, because I originally put it into a plastic bag and then I read stuff saying not to do that. So now I'm wrapping it in greaseproof paper and putting it in a reusable IKEA bag. And then I'm not throwing the bag away. I'm just going to carry on reusing it. Perhaps turn it inside out and wipe it out. If you know of a good way of storing fresh bread, if I don't have a bread bin, then please let me know. So there's the one from last time. It's got a few crusts in there still, but this is the bag, so I'm going to keep the bag in the cupboard. But yeah, if you know any other way of doing it, please let me know. But yeah, so my Amazon order, I've ordered a furniture cover for outside, so once the furniture's dried off, once this bit of rain's finished, I'll be covering it over because I don't think we'll be sitting outside much now. I just want to protect it from the elements. But so I checked Amazon just before I came downstairs. I thought, I wonder if my parcels, because I've got them sent to the locker so that they don't disturb Luna. I thought if we're in meetings and stuff, it's just annoying when she starts barking. And also gives me an excuse to go for a walk. And it was still just out for delivery, nothing. Come downstairs, start cooking my lunch. They've been delivered now, typically. So if I get a chance, after I've eaten and after I've edited my video, I might pop up to the locker and get my order. I think tonight after work, because normally on Tuesday I go to do knitting or crochet or go for a coffee with my sister, but she's actually away at a funeral, so I think I'll be going to Junction 28 with Ewan. So, which I don't mind. I always like to have a wander up there if I can. Right, let's wait for that toast. I'm going to get my scrambled egg on now. Here's my lunch. I brought it upstairs because the lighting's better, but it's 405 calories. So I've got my bread that's toasted. I do like my toast crispy. And I've got 2 eggs scrambled. And I've got a tiny bit of the HP sauce over the top. So 405 calories in total. And I shall catch you later. Still working. It's 5:10 and I managed to convince myself that my VAT return was due. I got into a real panic thinking I was going to have to really hurry up and do it because my boss is off on Friday for a week again. And I sat and started to pull my reports off and then suddenly thought, wait, hang on, and checked, and it's not due till 7th November. So I'm now almost ahead of the game. I'll just have to rerun my reports when everything's up to date. Anyway, I decided I needed a snack. Ewan and I are heading up to Junction 28, the East Midlands designer outlet, once I finish work, or after a little while, perhaps miss the traffic. So I'll be having my stew when I get back. So I thought I'd just have a little snack and I'll show you what I'm having. So I've got a medium carrot that I've just chopped into sticks, 2 baby cucumbers and 35 grams of reduced fat hummus. And then I've got a coffee. This comes to 104 calories. I haven't tracked my milk. I need to track my milk for my coffee. And I don't know if I mentioned, but I did have one of Chloe's cupcakes a little while ago. So I must be in a snacky mood today because I've had one of her little cupcakes, which I have tracked. I just tracked it as like a pumpkin box cake because it's just a little cupcake with a bit of frosting on top. And I thought it won't be that much. It won't be so far away. I can't track the real recipe because Chloe's away, but I'm sure that's fine. Then what else I've got to report on? I've still got 600 or 700 calories left for my evening meal and I'm having stew, and that was quite low in calories yesterday. So I've still been within my calories, it's absolutely fine. But like I said, I needed something to snack on. So I'm going to carry on working for a short while and eat this, and I shall catch you later. So I went to Junction 28 with you and I recorded a tiny bit when we first got there, but didn't record anything else because it was just raining heavy, and then just didn't even need to get my phone out, and then nothing much really to record that's anything different. I did buy Eddie some chocolate because he asked me to buy chocolate. They've got no misshapes in the Cadbury shop, and the Cadbury shop's now quite expensive, but I bought him a Bourneville Jamaica bar for £1.70 I think it was, and then they had 2 of the bigger bars on 2 for £5. So I got him a Marvellous Creations and the caramel milk, both of which I really, really like, so it's going to be hard for me to resist, but I'm going to. Then when I got back, well, I took Ewan to McDonald's because he didn't want what we were having for tea, because obviously Eddie and I are having leftover stew, and Tom's having a pasta bake, which I had bought for them both to share, but again, I don't think they think there's enough for 2 people. So I came back, and Eddie and I have just walked up to the Amazon locker and picked up my deliveries, which, where has he put them actually? He's just left them in the hallway. I carried them halfway home, then he carried them the rest of the way. Ugh. One of them is a cover for the outdoor furniture, and then the other one is some hay fever tablets, allergy tablets for me, and some forks to replace the missing forks. Let's just see what the forks look like. Right. Where does this basket open? Oh, it's there. So, the forks. That's my Benadryl, which I'm desperate for. But the forks, I just got Amazon basic forks. I need to wash them before we use them. And they're really taped, so I'm not going to be able to do that one-handed, that's for sure. Right, that's the mashed potato. So I just need to heat the stew. Or is that? Yeah, it is ours. I started to think it was Tom's for a minute. Yeah, I can't do this one-handed. I'll have to show you in a bit what I bought. So these are the forks, all bagged individually, which is just ridiculous. Every single one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 of these, and it was £11 something, but they're really heavy, quite sturdy looking, which is not too bad. I'm just annoyed about all the packaging, but there's not much I can do about that. I just needed extra forks. So I'll let you know when my stew is ready, and I'll hopefully show it you, but you saw it yesterday, so you probably don't need to see it again. And I'm going to sit and wait, and I shall catch you in a bit. Big plate of stew. And I've got some mashed potato under there and one dumpling. Now, this is a far bigger portion than I had yesterday. But I'm cold and hungry, and I'd rather use my calories on something like this than eating rubbish. So that's what I'm going to do. It's not too bad. I've got plenty of calories for it. I think I've got 656, and this stew tracked yesterday at about 300. So even if I count a double portion, I know I'll be over with my potato and dumpling, but I really am not too worried about it, because I don't think it'll be that many. It's mainly vegetables. So I'm going to go and eat this, and I shall catch you later. Unless I come back on to show you my progress on my knitting, which I haven't done any so far. It's 25 to 9, so it depends on how I feel, because it's actually, I'm getting to a cable bit that's a bit more complicated. If I show you any of that, then I'll stay on and show you, but if not, it'll be tomorrow. So I shall see you. Now I'm daily vlogging, it doesn't matter, because it'll be tomorrow I see you anyway. So yeah, I shall see you then.